It looks vintage, it sounds alive, and rides like freedom bottled in a 350cc engine. Meet the brand new BSA Bantam 350, proof that simplicity is what your soul needs. Welcome back, Sprocketeers. I'm Saffy Sprocket at EICMA 2025, and tucked between all of the superbike, the Tourers, and all of the electrics sits something refreshingly simple. Now, I am, of course, talking about the all-new BSA Bantam 350. And whilst it may look a little bit nostalgic, do not be fooled. This isn't just a name dusted off from the past for the sake of media headlines. Now, this bike marks the rebirth of one of Britain's most iconic motorcycles, completely re-engineered for a whole new generation of riders. The Bantam was once the people's motorcycle, and it was a bike that carried post-war Britain through the narrow streets and endless fields. Today, in a world obsessed with speed and electronics, the 2026 Bantam 350 reminds us of what motorcycling was always meant to be: light, approachable, and pure joy. So why does the Bantam 350 matter, and why is it making a comeback now? Because BSA understands something that many modern bikes forget. Not everybody wants 150 horsepower or a dash that looks like an iPad. Some of us just want an easy, honest, and fun motorcycle. And the new Bantam 350 is designed to bring that experience back. It's a way for new riders to fall in love with motorcycling, for commuters to rediscover simplicity, and for classic fans to see that heritage can evolve without losing its original charm. Now, this isn't about reviving an old badge. It's about restoring the reason that people started riding in the first place. But let's talk about engine and performance. Now, under its retro styling sits a thoroughly modern core. It's a 330cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine built to meet Euro 5 emission standards. It's smooth, it's efficient, and it produces just enough power to keep new riders confident, but equally gives experienced ones the grin-inducing burst off the line. Now, this bike has 29 horsepower and torque is delivered early, so it pulls cleanly without demanding high revs. It's paired with a 6-speed gearbox, dual-channel ABS, telescopic front forks, and twin rear shocks, all tuned for stability rather than aggression. So in short, it's a bike built for fun, not fury. And that's the whole point. It's BSA proving that refinement doesn't always come from complexity. Now let's talk about the design and the character, because it's absolutely gorgeous. It really is a truly stunning machine. And from a distance, it looks like a classic Bantam reborn. You've got that teardrop tank, the all-round headlight, and a sweep-back exhaust, as well as a stunning curved fender that frame the wheels perfectly. But if you look a little bit closer, you'll see the subtle modern touches. We have LED lighting, a digital analog instrument cluster, and a clean cable routing. And unlike some retro machines that feel nostalgic but aren't particularly retro, the Bantam feels authentic. And you can tell that this was built by people who love the story behind the badge. Now, at its heart, the Bantam 350 exists for one reason: to get more people riding. With a low seat height, a lightweight chassis, and also neutral ergonomics, this bike is designed for confidence from the first turn of the key. With it being a smaller machine, it's a lot more forgiving for learners and also really practical for everyday commuting. But what about the price? Well, in the UK, it sits around $3,500 on the road. That's BSA putting its money where its mouth is, providing an accessible cost and ultimately reducing barriers to entry. But where does this fit in the market today? Well, think of it as the British answer to bikes like the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 or the Honda CB 350 as well. But unlike its rivals, the Bantam isn't trying to chase the past or even reinvent the future. It's aiming for balance. It's a modern, reliable machine with the image of an old-school style bike. It's built for riders who want that natural biking connection, but also want modern safety features that help keep them safe on the road. Now, this is one of the great things about the Bantam. It's mechanically simple, a machine that you can understand without needing a computer science degree. But it also comes with the peace of mind that modern features brings, like ABS. Since the successful revival of the Gold Star 650, BSA has quietly been building momentum, combining heritage with new age engineering. Now, the Bantam 350 is the next step in a journey that's already been started. Clearly, BSA is not just making a comeback, they're rebuilding an entire line up from the ground. On top of this, these smaller platforms could be the foundation for future variants such as a scrambler, a cafe racer, or even a touring version. Whatever comes next, it's clear that this bike lays the groundwork for BSA's modern identity: affordable, approachable, and proudly British. So why does the new Bantam 350 matter? Well, it reminds us that motorcycling doesn't have to be complicated. It's about connection, it's about simplicity, and critically reducing barriers to entry to enable new riders to spend more time on the road. Now, Sprocketeers, I want to hear from you. Would you pick the Bantam 350 as your first big bike? Or would it be perhaps a perfect second bike for those who already ride, but want something a little bit simpler, lighter, and more soulful? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I always love hearing what you guys think. Until next time, I'm Saffy Sprocket. Ride safe, stay crazy, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
This one was completely my fault.